My name is David Nislick, and I am the CEO of Excelitas Technologies Corp. Excelitas Technologies is a privately owned manufacturer of photonics components and subsystems, a broad range of technologies from including active components, lighting and detection components, passive components and such, meaning optics and optical subsystems, as well as some electronic subsystems that power many of our customers' instrumentation. We are just over $700 million in sales. I mentioned private equity owned by Veritas Capital, a New York-based private equity company. And our legacy is a company that had started out of MIT called EG&G, was then acquired by PerkinElmer in the late 1990s. And the components businesses that constitute Excelitas today were then divested by PerkinElmer in 2010, at the end of 2010. We have grown since that divestiture by acquisition as well, the most significant of which were two acquisitions we made just this past year, in October and November of 2013, of Qioptiq, which is the optics portfolio, and Lumen Dynamics, which makes UV systems, lighting systems, for both curing applications and for microscopy lighting applications. Qioptiq technology, or Qioptiq, excuse me, Qioptiq was about $350 million in their own right, mainly European-based, although a presence in the U.S. as well, and with some manufacturing and sales in Asia. So they were a global optics company and more optical subsystems. Excelitas is a global active components, lighting, and detection businesses. So whereas it was an acquisition of Qioptiq by Excelitas, it really was more of a merger of equals, if you will. And the great challenge and opportunity that we have in integrating both Qioptiq and Lumen Dynamics is to bring these entities into one fold, creating one integrated sales force, if you will, serving commercial and defense and aerospace markets respectively, and to leverage that technology breadth. The markets that we are most excited about right now are in the precision ophthalmology space. So within the medical field, ophthalmology, given an aging population that are being obviously more likely to get macular degeneration and other eye diseases. There's a great deal of investment into that space by OEMs, and the need for high precision optics, whether it's for implantable contact lenses and diagnostic devices that go into lenses, or it's in the lasers that do surgery, or in the diagnostic equipment that will diagnose, hopefully early, some of these maladies. The need for optics and precision optics and detection components is quite high. And so this is an area where it fits very well with our core focus. Another very high precision marketplace application is in semiconductor lithography, in either the patterning of wafers or the inspection of wafers themselves. And of course, as chip sizes and features keep getting smaller and smaller, the need for high precision optics is critical. And so that's another market space that we are serving, and serving well and growing with. Within the lighting arena, the LED markets, and of course it's a huge market for general lighting. We don't participate in that space, but the specialty lighting markets, medical lighting, for example, surgical theater lighting, task lighting, is a very strong marketplace. Clinical diagnostic illumination, whether it's different wavelengths, UV or visible, or even IR. These are areas that we're also seeing a significant amount of growth in. And we're excited about serving those marketplaces. And then on the aerospace side, so whether it's defense or commercial aerospace, there's a great need for virtual displays, heads-up displays, helmet-mounted displays, and so the need for, again, very precision optics and such is driving that need for our types of components and technologies. And so we're proud to be serving many of the major players, the largest players in that marketplace. I think the photonics industry is in fantastic shape. I think that's evidenced by the vast numbers of exciting technologies and companies that are presenting here at the Photonics West show. The capability that is enabled by low-cost data analysis and such, a good amount of capital that has flowed in, whether it's government capital, municipal or regional governments, as well as private capital. Private equity capital in the industry is quite impressive. And I think it's enabled a number of both startups as well as fueled the growth of established companies such as Excelitas. So the photonics industry, I think, has a very strong future. I believe that the potential for growth is in that high single-digit range, and of course, those of us who aspire to innovate and grow faster than the market are looking for double-digit growth, and I think the market can afford that. One has to be selective, but I am very bullish on the photonics space itself as a $300 billion plus marketplace that's available to the folks that are participating in it, such as Excelitas.